Oh,
go.
look at the Hulk.
The Hawk,
Hawk time.
the Hawk Junior,
Hulk
What's
and
up?
Hulk Jr.
Hawk and Hawk Junior. How you doing,
For
Julian?
sure. All right, man. I'm doing
Good
great.
to see you, Julius. Good to see you.
Yeah, I just came from doing a couple rounds in the gym.
The show, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's sparring with the amateurs.
Oh, you're actually getting in the ring.
that's right.
You're not pointing down to the floor and doing them dirty, right?
Those guys get so worried because they can't hit me.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good.
That's when I did the flat in Miami. Remember that?
Right?
Come on, Chef. Stop it. Man.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So
It's all good. It's all good, man.
great. So we're sitting here. We're talking about the Spence and Crawford fight.
Oh man. Oh, that's going to be an exciting fight.
Who I would love to know, who do you have in that winning that fight?
I got the Bud Crawford.
Oh,
That's my boy.
and what about him do you think is gonna put him over the top to win?
Wow. When you look at fighters and you look at the styles, and these guys are very, very evenly matched to a degree. But there's some things I believe that you can take from Crawford and you can take from Spence. Okay, and the thing is what really what makes the difference in both of these fighters. And I believe that Crawford has a little, he has something over Spence because I think his timing is a lot more sharper than Spence. I think that I think he has some other weaponry. I'll call it weaponry that he has, and that is he's able to fight, on the Salpa stand as well as the Orthodox stand.
Just talking about that.
Okay.
So I believe that he has I believe he has mastered the fighting on the left side as well as on the right side. And believe it or not, a lot of us have to understand something. Timing is one of the greatest things in boxing.
Okay.
In any champion, in any athlete, if they have good timing, good rhythm, it's going to be difficult to beat him. And one of the things that I believe that a lot of people overlook is that Crawford, he's unpredictable.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? What do I mean by him being unpredictable? He looks very, if I could say weak. It looks as if he does not pack a punch.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, when he hits you, okay, you're gonna realize that. Wait a minute, man, I thought this guy couldn't hit,
Right.
but he can hit.
Hulk, who do you think got more power? Who got
Yeah,
more
and
power?
that's one of the
Spence?
things. That's one of the factors that is going to play a big role in this fight with him and Spence. And okay, and
Okay.
Errol. I think Errol has the mindset of I think being bigger, stronger, hits harder. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody is basically pushing him in that, in that way, in that sense. And I believe he's going to come out there and he's going to try to show his, his power, his strength. And he's going to try to, I think, take control of the fight in the early stage. But it could be a mistake for him as well.
That's the opposite of what Flash said. See that?
Yep.
Different in opinion. Who?
Well,
who,
I
who,
disagree. I disagree with Fonz.
What do you think?
I think it's a 50-50 fight. I really do believe they are very close in style, in energy. They both don't really get tired like that. So it's 50-50, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I just give Spence the slight edge, one, for his size.
Yes, I know that.
And I think Spence has the brain to use it in a way where he will win rounds. I don't believe it's going to be a stoppage. There might be a knockdown maybe, but I don't think it's going to be a stoppage. I think Spence is going to be in a zone where he's going to use his size. He's going to attack when he needs to, move when he needs to, and Crawford is going to be calculated. He's going to be calculated, and he actually might catch up to Spence maybe in the last couple of rounds, but it's going to be too late. I think it's going to be too late, and Spence is just going to outsmart him, win rounds, and also use his size and just be bigger and control the fight. I really see Spence controlling the fight. I think Crawford does have the tools to maybe disrupt that at some points, but Spence just has a strong mind. I can see him staying in his game plan and keeping it going for enough rounds to win the fight.
Who got a better jab?
That better jab too, and I just think Spence has a stronger fighter. So Crawford is going to feel that power, and he's going to stay smart. He's not going to take risks like that. Crawford takes risks when he knows he has it. You guys don't see that. Crawford will take the risk.
Right. That's
he
true.
knows he's like, all right, it's time. I see it. It's time. He's not going to be able to see it like that with Spence. He's going to have to stay cautious. That's what I think's going to happen.
Okay, are you sure?
I'm gonna be there too, Flat. So we be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you there, champ.
Awesome. Are you sure it's really you know, that Crawford or Spence will be the one that will be? Do you feel that Spence will be the one pushing the fight or carrying the fight? Who do you think will carry the fight?
Yes, because I see him as the bigger guy. He's
the faster. Is he the faster?
No, but he always moves forward.
Yes,
always.
Yes. He presses the action. Spence usually he gets in that zone and stays close and presses the action.
Yeah.
And I can see Crawford backing up. Crawford more backing up, watching for him to make a mistake. That's how I kind of see Crawford fighting.
Right. I see too.
I mean, he could surprise us. But.
No, I see too that the rhythm. Whoever finds his rhythm first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Will definitely take command of the fight. If you could put it that way.
Let me ask you this. We take a prime Julian the Hawk Jackson fighting both these guys. Which one of them would give a prime Julian Jackson more trouble?
Oh boy. Wow. I tell you what, you know what? Both of them I think would give me a tremendous fight. And because I'm coming out there, and I'm going to try to end it early.
Yeah. Oh, we know.
Hulk not playing.
Oh, we know.
No ifs and buts about it. I'm not going to stick around too long because those guys can really box.
Right.
And Crawford, I think Crawford loves to carry things down. In the late round.
Like that.
He loves that too. And Spence also has a good conditioning. Yeah.
They both. Yeah.
Rhythm, and it's going to be it's an exciting fight. But I truly believe that Crawford is going to pull it out because of the quicker IQ. He thinks more. He thinks more. I believe quicker than he reacts
on his feet.
More quicker on his feet. He's quicker on his feet.
Right.
I'll just say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
defense has a lot to do with it too. Both of them have good defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
would it be easy to get straight from China?
I mean, Errol Spence is more of just kind of picking off shots defense, whereas Bud seems to do a lot more movement.
Yes, I believe that too.
So I think he has one of those is the better defense to have.
Right. Exactly.
Just depends on how to use it.
So, again, we will see.
They ain't got that James Toney defense. They ain't got that.
No, they don't got the James Toney flat defense.
Chef, no. Chef couldn't touch me.
They ain't got it. I mean, I touched him a little bit.
But again, I tell you what also going to happen is that somebody's going to try to get in the best punch or try to get in the knockout punch.
Yes,
and it's going to definitely make a statement to either side of the fighters, and how they deal with that, is what really is going to really make the fight.
Right.
How you're going to deal with a good right hand, a good uppercut, a good body shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not allowing your opponent to hit you again. Not allowing that mistake, or
right.
And
Like,
the one that is able to adjust, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Better than the other one will make, I think, a big difference.
I asked Flat this. I'm going to ask you guys this. Do you think there's any danger of this being a too technically, dare I say, boring fight where they could both kind of too tentative?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I
think both of them want to come out there and
we might
prove,
get
to the world.
of that. You might get 2 rounds of that, but after that, I think that's it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And so
I think they both want to prove,
because I guess somebody's going to be, feeling out to see, okay, I'm give you that chance to make the move. The next man might be thinking the same thing. I'm going to give you the chance to make the move, and that could definitely cause for a null in the fight. Let me put it. I call it a null in the fight, because they're waiting for each other. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't see Spence letting that happen. Spence is gonna jab coming in. He's gonna keep that jab and that aggression. He is not gonna let. He ain't gonna sit there too long.
Yeah, that's how he is. That's his MO.
Yeah. But the thing is too, man, who's gonna come with the mindset? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna come with a mindset to come out there and to show the world that I am the best? And if you have the two of them doing that, it's going to be one heck of a fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be electric. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think either man is gonna get their will broken easily. At least.
No, sir.
Nah.
That's not happening.
Nah.
So
that's really why I think it's gonna go 12. It's gonna go 12. It's gonna be like edge of your seat, 12 rounds.
Right. And what game plan you have, what game plan you stick to,
right.
It's a factor in that too.
Right, and then if something ain't working,
and
adjust.
Is Errol really the harder puncher?
Wow. If you look at, I think the fights in the past, and both of them fight a lot of the different fighters. Errol seems to put a lot of his body into his punches. Spence, I think as well, use his body in a lot of his punches. Timing is different though. I think Errol has more body mass and he used more of his body, but Crawford timing is amazing. That's what really hurts these guys, his timing. And yes, he has good punching ability. He used his shoulders, he used his arms, his legs, his hips, his shoulders. It's just not the punch. It's what comes behind the punch.
Well, I was going to ask you of all people are qualified to answer this question. What's the main ingredient in a hard punch?
Oh man, if you throw the right hand, okay, you want the whole body to follow that right hand. So you got to practice. You got to master the ability of timing, and using your shoulders, your hip, your knees, your toes, man, your toenails. In that punch, man, everything got to come with it. The left hook. If you throw in the left hook, you're coming with not just the left arm or the upper body, but you're coming with the hips. You're coming with everything at the same time. Split second, rotation can make the difference, and it can. And you don't have to hit your opponent flush, but if you tip him right, just by tipping him on the chin, okay, it will have an effect because of you know, the timing, the ability, and all that you use behind that punch.
How much of power comes from a shoulder snap as opposed to the leverage and the weight and the hip?
Well, you know, again, too, there's a lot of guys that do a lot of shoulder punching. They use the upper body mostly. They don't use the whole body. They just use the upper body, and they hit real hard, man. They can hit real hard because of the timing, because of the power that they're using on the upper body. But if they use the whole body, can you imagine? Wow, if they can hit so hard with just their shoulders, if they use their whole body and have the ability to use the timing, okay, of turning the hook, and everything is turning at the same time, you're going to be one of the hardest punchers in the world.
Right.
And that's something we try to push, but hey, it comes from I think a lot of discipline, training, you know, mastering, you know, your basics. Your basics is actually your foundation.
Right.
And if you have a good foundation, you have a good career.
Right. Right. No, I agree. That's good advice.
For sure.
So you guys are going to be at the fight, man. That's great.
Awesome, man.
All right. Well, look,
I'll be there. He's not coming.
Oh, you're not coming?
I may not be able to make it, man.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, I can't make it either, but I'll be watching it at home.
Oh, you better believe it. I'll be watching it at home.
Yeah. That's the best.
We'll have the whole gym at watching the fight, man.
That's great. Are you still training Errol Jr.?
No.
Well, he's in Houston. Yeah.
He's in Houston right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's in Houston right now.
All right. Cool. Well, guys, man, thanks for talking to me.
God bless you, man.
Of course, brother.
Yeah, we got a young fighter. He's 9-0 right now.
What's his name?
His name is Dion Pewitt.
Okay.
The businessman. Yeah.
In the Virgin Islands.
Yes, in the Virgin Islands. He's out of the Virgin Islands, and you're gonna hear a lot about him soon.
That's great. Yeah. So let's talk again after the Spence Crawford fight. Let's.
Oh man, I would love to, man.
All right.
I would love to.
All right, Marco.
Peace out, guys.
One love.
Thanks, man.
Bless.